Greenwood Stock Trading wants to show you how to make money in the stock market. Be a successful investor and make money from anywhere in the world you choose to be. Travel more. Spend more time with friends and family. Or simply just enjoy the freedom to have fun. What are you waiting on? Join us today on your successful options trading journey.
name is Eminem, and I like Eminem. He's one of the fucking good MCs, great MCs. He raps fast. You know what I'm saying? Ficky. He do all that shit. Eminem. And I used to think Eminem was better than me. He's not. He's not. Challenge. Hey, challenge it.
Game, you don't want to go versus against
Yes,
Eminem.
I do. What do you mean? Yeah, I do. The fuck you mean? So what you trying to say? Hey, let's just say what you're trying to say. You're trying to say that I don't want to have no favor with the white man?
No, I just want to stay off some drama. That's all.
Hey, it's not drama. Hey, you know what this is? Can I tell you what it is? So you know how deep I go? It's the bridge is over. The bridge is over. I'm not doing that. I'm saying it's that same vibe. Look. Hey, I'm not saying I want to smoke with Eminem. I'm saying I want to smoke with Eminem, him and him. Whoever.
All right, that was the name on Drink Champs. Shout out to him. So as soon as he said that, they just trying to sell records. That's just what he's trying to do. He's just trying to sell his records. But Eminem, it just goes back to my it goes back to what I've been saying about Eminem. He aged bad. His music aged really, really bad, bro. And that's why everybody, when he first came out, it was a phenomenon. It just hit you so fast that hey man, other than Bubba Sparks, who had like a little spark, we really ain't heard nobody rapping like Eminem. We never heard a dude who had the black swagger, you know what I'm saying? And a lot of the stuff he said about black women and black people gave him a pass. You know what I'm saying? People gave him a pass, man. His music was phenomenal. It was so good, and music and the news didn't travel like it travels now on social media neither. That's what people got to remember. It didn't travel that fast neither. And now his music aged like bananas, bro. It aged really bad. And he don't have too much timeless music. Now people looking at him, and is it because he keep rapping or whatever? But you can't change what he did. He sold a lot of records. He was able to merge the rock and roll pop culture with the black culture, and he merged it seamlessly. So you got to give him credit for that. And you bring white people into hip hop. He was a huge part of that. He was a huge part of the second leg of hip or the third leg of hip hop, the 80s, the 90s. You know what I'm saying? And then he was able to take a large amount of the fan base and say, you know what I'm saying, let's let's do this. But like I said before, people, he did bring a lot of white people into, and then hip hop brought a lot of white people in it too. I was reading something in the Forbes the other day. I did the highest paid hip hop list. I did the highest paid hip hop Forbes list, and Drake laughing at it. But one of the things he said that, like, out of the, I guess it was a musician list, 30% of the top 100 or whatever it was, the top 20, whatever it was made up of a hip hop artist, and that's the large. I think that was the largest percent on the list. Country and rock and roll together didn't combine for less percentages than hip hop did. So to me, that was crazy, and it's still growing. It's one of the youngest cultures. It's one of the youngest, musical, dress fab, and all that. But at the end of the day, you can't erase what Eminem did. Okay, you can't erase what Eminem did. He did help bring a large amount of people to hip hop. Hip hop brought a large amount of white people to hip hop. He did, but as far as his verses, man, his verses, bro, his music, his fanboys gonna say he won every round. So that's one of the reasons that that's one of the reasons why it may not even be worth it. Because remember, he's supposed to battle DMX and he pulled out. People forget that. You know what I'm saying? He's supposed to battle DMX and he pulled out the fight. I mean, he pulled out the bout and then Snoop stepped in. So he knew he was gonna get ate up by DMX. He probably listened to his he probably listened to his catalog, his 20 songs. He like, hell no, I can't do this. You know, him and Buster would be a natural progression. You know what I'm saying? But him in the game, I mean, that'd be, you know, I like to see Game 20 songs. You know, he got a lot of shit with G on it. Game a tough out. I will say that. I think Eminem, if you being honest, a lot of Eminem songs, like I said, him and Buster Rhymes would be a better matchup for him and for Buster. You know what I'm saying? Because they both kind of got the same style, like him and Twister. You know what I'm saying? Maybe even him versus the Bone Thugs and Harmony, that would have been dope. But you got to do styles. And him in the game got more of a timeless music than Eminem. When you talking about, you talking about just timeless music, he's gonna be a tough out. 20 songs. Now they went 50, 100 songs, Eminem would be in, game would be in trouble. But a 20 strong sprint, you know, I think the game will get him. And then also it's malice there because obviously the game got something against Dr. Dre. You know what I'm saying? So that's a natural progression right there. It's a good one. I think just off the top I couldn't tell you. I probably ride with Game. His music, and you say, I used to think he was better than me, this, that, and the third. I probably ride with the Game, bro. Honestly. I probably roll with the Game, and that's just my opinion on it. I just think the Game used just aged a lot better than him. Now, if it's the 20-leg sprint, I can deal with it. Now, I could say a 20 a 20 a 25 a 20 leg, yeah. Now they won like 40, 50, 60. I'm like Eminem, but I don't know, man. I'm gonna just reserve my right. I'm just saying I don't know, but the Game got a lot of music, bro. That second album was my favorite one, man, because it was questions, could he do it without Fifth? And he did it. So, I don't think Eminem gonna do that. I think Busta Rhymes, who Eminem should go against. And it's as simple as that, bro. Or Twister or somebody like that. But the Game just got a different. The Game got a lot of music, bro. A lot of good music too. Being with G Unit, being with G Unit, and he got a lot of music, bro. And then on his own, he got a lot of music. So then he got a current song, current album. I don't think that's good to break unless it's really doing really well. So I don't know. That's up to them to figure that out. But I'm down for it. And people, Eminem drop, it was phenomenal. I think now people looking in retrospect and looking back at his music, it wasn't time. Most of it, 95% of it wasn't timeless. People gonna get mad because I did this video, but it wasn't. His music aged like banana. But a lot of people's music in hip hop, it aged like bananas. You know what I'm saying? Even though like Big Daddy Kane and Rakim, how they, when you even Run DMC, they didn't really make the jump to the 90s. Houdini had to make a jump to the 90s, even though Big Daddy Kane said that he put out BS albums because he had a bad record deal. I'm paraphrasing. But a lot of those 80 artists didn't make it to the 90s. And we know why. The 90s was it was the pinnacle of rap as we know it right now. And it could change. That's where 80s met modern rap. Big, Pac, Redman. I mean, just keep going on. Wu-Tang Clan, DMX later on, Big Pun, Big L, Dodge Effect. I mean, KRS-One still was making music. He one of the guys that was able to jump from the 80s to the 90s, one of the very few of them. You know what I'm saying? Jermaine Dupri was that dude back then. Jay showed up. I mean, it's a lot of guys. Craig Mack. I mean, even the R&B artists like SWV, Total, In Vogue, Zion. I mean, I'll Be Sure, Jodeci. It was a hell of an era, bro. Hell of an era. So, but his music aged pretty bad, bro. I listen to Eminem music, it just didn't age well. The Game, you still listen to the Game. One Blood, turning to a street club, Lord, you good. I'll still be back in the Game stuff, bro. So, because he was in a different era too, though. Eminem came out 99, late 90s, 2000s. Hi kids, imagine the Game play One Blood and he play Hi kids. You like violence? You want to see me putting in my eyelid? Like, come on. Like I said, I knew that's why I didn't write. That's why I didn't want to tune in to 3 6 Mafia and Bone Thugs and Harmony, because I knew it just wasn't a fit. I knew it wasn't a fit. I knew it wasn't a good fit, bro. That was just common sense. You know, Bone Thugs and Harmony, I can't really think off top who they should have went against. But you know what I'm saying, it wasn't a good fit. But you know, at the end of the day, this is the natural progression. The music don't fit here. It don't. But the natural progression here is the beef with Dre. You know, he probably felt that Dre picked 50 over him, but come on, you gotta lose common sense. 50 was bigger than shit, anything else in music at that point. You know, so you can't get mad about it. That man was huge. You know, ain't too many people drop as hard as 50. I mean, you got like what, X, L Cool J, you know, Run DMC. That's about it. Houdini. Now, Houdini was the first platinum rap artist, so a lot of people don't know that. So, I mean, I like to see it. You know, sign me up for it. And do it in Detroit, I go to it. But I've always been a Game fan, Eminem fan. I am, especially when he was in his heyday. But his music, you know, it didn't age well. You know, just the honest truth, bro. And a lot of hip hop shit, you know, that's why LL had to switch up from being the 80s LL tough guy to being a ladies man. So you just got to switch it up. So, like, rap guy, I'm like, I don't hear that. A lot of this shit just age well. A lot of this shit just, you know, but Eminem Show will be forever my favorite album. And Superman will forever be my favorite Eminem song. But yeah, let me know what you girls and guys think. Check out the Music Entertainment playlist. You check out the interview on Revolt YouTube channel. Good interview. Thumbs up the video, share the video, subscribe to the channel. That's your subscribe button, it's the bell icon button, hit all notifications, increase notifications. We go live and drop a video. Hit the Linktree link in the description. It'll take you everywhere I am on social media, from Twitch to Spotify, the whole nine. Want to make a financial donation, Cash App, $ CJ Good 313, Venmo CJ Good 313, PayPal link in the description. Appreciate the love and support. Let me know in the comment section one time for one time. Peace.